Recently, discussions about the personal lives of public figures such as Yaman and Demet have generated a flood of speculation and comments on social media. In a world where fame can be both a privilege and a burden, the line between reality and public perceptions often blurs. In this context, criticisms have arisen targeting the private lives of these actors, fueled by prejudices and social stereotypes. One of the most controversial topics revolves around comments on Yaman's sexuality. Some voices claim that speculation about his sexual orientation is part of a media strategy to manipulate his image and boost his popularity. However, what many forget is that Yaman's success does not depend on his private life, but on his talent and the genuine connection he has established with his followers. Amid these discussions, some argue that Yaman and Demet's fame has been driven more by the image that the media has created of them than by their true essence. This tendency to criticize the personal lives of celebrities, especially on such intimate issues as sexuality, reflects a deep-seated social prejudice that still persists. Popularity should not be questioned or conditioned by a person's sexual orientation. What truly matters is the respect and admiration they generate from their audience. The controversy intensifies when social media becomes a space where opinions polarize quickly. Criticisms are often not constructive but are based on jealousy and the need of detractors to discredit those who have achieved success. Words like "no one can take his popularity away" are a reminder that, despite some attempts to tear down his image, Yaman remains one of the most beloved figures in entertainment, regardless of unfounded criticisms about his personal life. It is essential to understand that the lives of celebrities, like anyone else's, deserve to be respected. In a world where information flows rapidly, the media has a fundamental responsibility in how they present these public figures. They should not contribute to the spread of harmful stereotypes, nor fuel the morbid curiosity that invades the private sphere of individuals. The debate about the sexuality, fame, and success of Yaman and Demet should lead us to reflect on the kind of society we are building. Instead of continuing to foster destructive and superficial criticism, we should focus on valuing what really matters: the talent, effort, and authenticity of these figures. Respecting their private lives and admiring their achievements are the foundations of a more mature and just society, where everyone, both famous and anonymous, can live free from prejudice. In summary, debates about the lives of Yaman and other artists reflect not only public perception, but also the prejudices that still persist in society. We must learn to value people for what they are and what they do, without reducing them to superficial labels. The true measure of success is authenticity, not the image projected in the media. If the media and the public adopted a more respectful and reflective approach, we could all move toward a more inclusive and understanding society. Demet Özdemir is one of the most beloved figures on Turkish television, not only for her undeniable talent as an actress, but also for her personality and attitude towards the challenges she faces in her career. Over the years, she has earned a place in the hearts of millions of fans who admire her not only for her beauty and skill on stage, but also for her positive energy and work ethic. However, like any public figure, she has also been the subject of criticism and comments that go beyond her professional life, leading to a series of debates and opinions about her character and how she handles her career. Many of the comments I've read view Demet as an actress who has worked tirelessly to achieve her current status. Her career is filled with sacrifices and effort, and it is remarkable how she has managed to adapt to an industry that often places great pressure on its artists. Many fans have pointed out that despite the demands of her work, Demet always seems to maintain a positive and professional attitude. It is admirable how, despite long filming days and challenges she faces, she maintains her charm and charisma, making her a role model not only for her followers but also for her colleagues. A point that stands out in several opinions is admiration for her dedication. Despite the criticism she may receive, many refer to her as someone who has fought to earn her place in the industry, something that is not easy in a country like Turkey, where competition is fierce and expectations are sky high. In this sense, Demet seems to be an example of perseverance. She has worked on various projects, from romantic comedies to more dramatic roles, demonstrating her versatility as an actress. Her supporters highly value her ability to portray such diverse characters with the same passion and commitment. Some comments reflect how her figure has been shaped by the difficulties she has faced throughout her career, which has not only strengthened her professional profile but also her identity as a person. It is mentioned, for example, that Demet has managed to remain firm in her decisions even when this meant taking positions that might not be popular or that have placed her in uncomfortable situations. However, what distinguishes her is her ability to remain authentic, without succumbing to external pressures. This is not something that is often seen in the entertainment world, where public image and others' expectations can be overwhelming. It is interesting to note how many followers recognize that, despite Demet's enormous talent, she has not always received the same level of recognition as other actors of the same generation, such as Yaman. Some believe that, despite her skill and popularity, she has not been fairly valued compared to other colleagues in the profession. This lack of recognition from the industry has sparked supportive comments, highlighting that she deserved more opportunities and fairer treatment. This becomes an important reflection on how women in the entertainment world are sometimes perceived, and how power structures can influence the visibility and success of actresses.